find the first 5 terms in the sequences with the following nth terms. In the first one, we have 3n squared plus 1. So if we're going to find the first 5 terms, we got to let n equal 1 for the first term, n equal 2 for the second term, and so on. So for the first term, we're going to substitute n to be 1. 3 times 1 squared plus 1. Well, 1 squared is 1, so therefore 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1, which is equal to 4. That's the first term of that sequence. Next, we're going to let the second term, n is equal to 2. So this is 3 times 2 squared plus 1. Well, 2 squared gives you 4, so 3 times 4 plus 1. 3 times 4 is 12, so 12 plus 1 gives you 13. Next, we want to find the third term. N is equal to 3. So 3 times 3 squared plus 1. We know that 3 squared is 9. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 1 gives us 28. For the fourth term, we have n is equal to 4, so 3 times 4 squared plus 1, well, 4 squared is 16. 3 times 16 is 48, plus 1 equals 49. And then the fifth term, n is equal to 5. Therefore, this is 3 times 5 squared plus 1. Well, 5 squared is 25, so 3 times 25 is 75, plus 1 gives us 76. Therefore, we would say that the first 5 terms of the sequence are 4, 13, 28, 49, and 76. Now let's take a look at B. We have 7n plus 5. We're going to follow the same pattern for when n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because it's asking us for the first 5 terms. So the first term, 7 times 1 is 7 plus 5 equals 12. For the second term, 7 times 2 is 14 plus 5 equals 17. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 5 gives us 26. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 5 gives us 33. 7 times 5 is 35 plus 5 gives us 40. Therefore, the first 5 terms are 12, 17, 26, 33, and 40. Next, we have 10 to the nth power minus 10. And again, we're going to let n equals 1 through 5. So the first term is 10 to the 1 power, which is equal to 10, minus 10 gives us 0. The second term, 10 to the second power is 100, minus 10 is 90. The third term, 10 to the third power minus 10 is 1000 minus 10, which is equal to 990. The fourth term is 10 to the fourth power, which is 10,000 minus 10, which is equal to 9,990. And for the fifth term, we have 10 to the fifth power, which is 100,000 minus 10, gives us 99,990. Therefore, the first 5 terms of this sequence is 0, 90, 990, 9,990, and 99,990. Okay, for the last one is 6n minus 1. So for the first term, 6 times 1 is 6, minus 1 is equal to 5. For the second term, 6 times 2 is 12, minus 1 equals 11. For the third term, 6 times 3, which is 18, minus 1, which is equal to 17. For the fourth term, 6 times 4 is 24, minus 1, which is equal to 23. And then for the fifth term, 6 times 5 is 30, minus 1 is 29. Therefore, the first 5 terms are 5, 11, 17, 23, and 29.